I think they will be renegotiated. It's unclear to what extent they are demanding a new package or new criteria for austerity. But Athens will definitely demand something. Brussels is going to give them something. And we don't know how much they demand. We don't know how much Brussels is going to supply. But there's going to be tough negotiations. Eventually they will settle on something. Well, a hell of a lot. I mean, obviously, I mean, the problem here is a fundamentally dysfunctional Greek economy. And they've had that for many, many years. I mean, they did have growth back in the 70s, 80s, but they do need a Hellenic Mrs. Thatcher. I don't know if Antonis Samaras is an Iron Lady, but they really need an Iron Lady to turn the Greek economy around, to privatize, to deregulate, to cut tax rates, and to cut public spending. So they need a kind of an economic revolution. I think what we will see is a muddle-through process. I mean, there will be negotiations soon. There will be a new agreement soon. And then further ahead, there will be new negotiations and new agreements. I do think that they will keep Greece within the Eurozone. I do think that they won't shut Greece out of the so-called bailout packages. And in the end, I do think that they will have to face reality and accept public sector loss on Greek sovereign debt. Because Athens just have too much debt, and their debt load needs to be reduced, and somebody has to take the hit. That's a very important question, and it's very difficult to be exact. I mean, what Mario Draghi, the ECB's president, has said is that we can do more if politicians deliver more first. So it's a game of chicken between the politicians and the ECB, because the ECB cannot, or the powers that control ECB will not allow them to do too much without there being a plan for a genuine fiscal union, i.e. a plan for a political union. Because whenever the ECB intervenes, they de facto do it by fiscal means. And you cannot have fiscal policy run amok by Frankfurt without a genuine fiscal union. But then again, you cannot wait for a genuine fiscal union. It takes too long time. So what's going to happen probably is that there are some sketches, some plans for a genuine fiscal union, i.e. for a political union. And then the ECB will think they have the green light, or they will be giving it the green light to go ahead and do whatever's necessary. And they can do a lot with their balance sheet to help sovereign debt markets in the periphery of the Eurozone. But you know, they can't do it if they don't think that politicians and the people who vote for the politicians are not going for Eurozone-wide solidarity with respect to public finances. The real threat to the Eurozone is that politicians don't realize that they have to build a political union. What they set up in 1999, they call it a monetary union, but it's really a quasi-fiscal union. And we see that now. I mean, there are liabilities across nation states that weren't supposed to be there, but they are there, either between the states themselves or through the ECB. They have a kind of an unruly fiscal union, and they need to get a political framework around this fiscal union and to build a strong fiscal union. And that will save the Eurozone in the end. Until that is done, they will have problems. Of course, in the immediate future, I mean, Spain is weighing heavily on the shoulders of Brussels and Frankfurt and so forth. But Italy too is in difficult terrain.